Hello everyone and welcome. I am Jenna and with me is Chef Anna. However, she has her barista apron, hat, apron on,
persona.
barista persona on today for us. We are going to go over the Phillips Latte Go. Today we do have a special offer. It is the lowest price around, so you want to check out what we have on sale for you just for tuning in today. If you click the link in our chat, it will take you to a landing page of all the Phillips and Saeco machines that are on sale just for you, just for tuning in. So you don't want to miss out on that if you're in the market for a new espresso machine. So Anna's going to take us through today something a little different. As you see here, we have some oranges, blood oranges, and some other things. So I'm intrigued what she has prepared for us. So make sure you join the chat, ask any questions that you have about what Anna is concocting or the Phillips espresso machine here, or any espresso machine related questions, hot beverages. Anna has years of experience as a barista, so she knows all. No pressure there.
Yeah, thank you.
Also in our chat, you can look at the different products that we have listed. Again, the special offer for you today for just tuning in. A few of espresso machines from Phillips and Saeco are on sale just today, so you don't want to miss out. And ask us any questions you have, and there'll be polls throughout our show too, so we want to hear from you. So get in the chat, get asking questions. We're here for you throughout the live show. All right, Anna.
All right, so it is citrus season, everyone.
January?
Yes.
Who knew?
Yes.
In Canada,
yes.
Ontario.
Well, they don't grow here. But so blood oranges are a very special fruit. They're in season from December to April. Very popular in Italy and Spain. And you may not know this, but coffee and citrus actually pair well together.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Mm-hmm. Especially depending on where you're sourcing your beans. Coffee from Africa actually goes really well with citrus fruits. It's really good for your cold brews as well in the summer. And I'm going to show you how to make a really nice blood orange caramel that you can use as a syrup for your espresso.
Now, we're in Africa, because I've mentioned before, my first time I was in East Africa, in Tanzania, I went to a coffee bean plantation.
That's right.
And I was grinding them, pounding them, stirring them around, and making coffee in a pot like this over an open fire. But there was no citrus around, but there was also a banana plantation next door, but banana's not quite citrus.
No, it's more like the flavors you get from the coffee, the notes in the coffee itself.
So we did, yeah. It was, yeah, it was very black and very fresh, organic.
Nice.
My experience. All right. Anyways, sorry for interrupting you. Continue.
It's okay.
All right.
So we're going to start by making our caramel, and then I'm going to take you through the machine while it's simmering away.
Okay.
So first we need to juice our citrus. So if you've never seen blood oranges before, this is what they look like on the inside.
Delicious.
They're really beautiful. And for this recipe, I need about 2 ounces of juice. So that's going to be about 2 oranges.
Why are you rolling it like that?
To help make it juicier.
Oh.
Yeah, just sort of like break up the, I don't know, they're called membranes or those guys in there. Just help soften them up a little bit, and it's going to be a juicier end result.
Okay.
Before I do that, though, I'm going to zest a little bit off here.
Okay.
There's a lot of really fragrant oils in the zest, and we're going to use that in our sugar because we're going to make a little sugar rim for our coffee as well.
Ooh. This is getting really intense and fun.
So underneath there's the pith, obviously that's the white part underneath the citrus skin, and that's pretty bitter. So when you are zesting, you want to make sure you have a fine zester or rasp, so you're only getting the really nice fragrant zest on top.
I didn't realize the white part had a name for it.
Yes.
I thought it was just like, that's the gross part that you don't want to eat.
Yes, it's called the pith.
The pith.
Greg says hello from Mississauga.
Hello, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Thank you for joining us. So put in your sugar and just kind of mash it up a little bit.
That's fragrant.
And that's our rim.
That's the rim.
I'm going to set that
Rimmer.
aside.
Who knew there was coffee rimmer?
Why not?
Well, yeah, why not? I just thought that was for cocktails on the weekend.
No
But here
more.
we are. Rim for the
Hi
morning.
from Toronto.
Hello.
Hello.
You know what? Since we have a lot of people in the chat right now, I'm going to launch one of our polls.
Ooh, yes.
We want to hear from you, get some interaction going. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that. So wait for that to pop up on your screens and participate. We want to hear from you. We'll see which one goes up first as you're juicing that blood orange.
So I'm not worried too much about getting any pulp or seeds in here because I'm going to strain it out. A fine strainer is a really good tool to have in a kitchen. Straining is one of those details that really separates food from like good to refined. And it's a very simple way to do that.
All right, we have our poll up, and the poll's up. So if you click on it, it's what did you wake up to today for a hot beverage? So what did you do this morning, Anna? Did you do anything?
I have an espresso machine at home that I love. So I had my mini flat white this morning.
Okay. Okay, Ryan, coffee. You're a coffee guy.
Black coffee and Reese's Puffs.
Ooh,
Breakfast of
good
champions.
combo.
Alex is saying they missed what's going on. So what are we making?
All right, we are making a blood orange caramel for our coffee.
With rimmer. Did you know
Yes.
that you can have rimmer with your coffee?
With a sugar rim.
Thought that was just for cocktails. But here we are, always learning from Anna. And in case anyone was wondering what I had this morning, aside from my protein shake, I did have a green tea.
Nice.
Au natural. So not as exciting as this, but this is the beauty of having an espresso machine at your home.
Yes.
There's so many different things that you can make with it. And this is something brand new I think people will love. Like, I don't know how well known, I didn't know about this. I don't know how well known it is, but we're gonna learn from Anna and just take our coffee experience to the next level.
Oh, I said I was going to strain this and I didn't. That's okay.
You know what?
I've got another opportunity to strain, so
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about it.
So what happens if, since you didn't strain it, does that really deter from the recipe or what's the outcome of it, or
It just
will
changes
it be
the
okay?
texture. It's going to be fine.
It's gonna be okay, guys.
So now I'm going to make the base of my caramel. So sugar, fun tip, using corn syrup, a little bit of corn syrup is going to help stop the crystallization of your sugar, because that's always a danger when you're making caramel. So a lot of recipes will tell you to brush down the sides with a wet brush.
No.
Just put in some little bit of corn syrup.
There you go.
And not very much. And then we need a little bit of water just to get it started.
Okay, that's good. Have
And
you
then-
participated in that poll yet?
We're not going to touch it.
We're gonna have the results soon to see what you woke up with this morning for your hot beverage. That's great. So this time you're gonna strain it.
I'm going to strain this when it goes into here.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm just going to juice a little bit more so we have something for our sugar to adhere to.
Awesome. That's good. So today we do have special offers on our espresso machines from Philips and Saeco. If you click the link in our chat, it is pinned to the top of the chat. It will take you to the landing page where you'll see the offers. They are the lowest prices around, so you want to get that today only though. So make sure you save that link. If you're not going to purchase right this second, save it. So end of today, it's gone. A couple different machines. We have about 9 different machines on there. So depending what style that you want, if you want more manual, if you want more hands-off, you know.
But if you want to stumble out of bed, press a button, and have a very gourmet coffee, this might be the machine for you. Especially if you like iced coffee. So not all the models have the iced coffee feature.
Yeah.
But if you're really into iced coffee, check out this model.
This Philips Latte Go has it for you.
So while we're waiting for our sugar to come to temp, I'm just going to take you through this machine and we'll come back to this. So at the top we have a hopper with a UV guard, because you do want to keep your beans airtight and safe from the sun, because that's going to deteriorate them. And then there's this little chute here, and this chute is for if you are using pre-ground coffee. So maybe you've got 2 people in your household, one's only drinking decaf. You can use ground decaf coffee through this chute and still have an excellent
We do have a
result.
question coming in,
Oh,
Anna,
right.
from Lexi. Is the milk container dishwasher safe?
It is dishwasher safe.
And we have the results. We have 67% had coffee this morning.
Nice.
1% was latte, and 1% tea. Actually, maybe I would increase that because I had a tea. There you go. That's great. Good participation.
So this model does have the automatic Latte Go milk container. You can get models with the steam one. So if you're more interested in steaming your own milk, I would go more that direction, especially if you're using alternative dairies in the morning. This does work with like an oat milk. I tried it today, but it's not going to be as voluminous as with your regular dairy milk. And there's 5 options, and some of them you can actually do 2 at a time. So you've got 2 people in your household, you both need an espresso right away. You can do that with the espresso, the coffee, and also the iced coffee.
That's awesome. Well, because that poll was so much fun, we're launching another one of what you put in your coffee.
Ooh.
So I think there's sugar. Do you just have it black? Alternative milk? One other thing.
For me, it depends.
Cream. Maybe it's cream. Yes.
Yeah, for me it depends.
Depends on the
feeling
day?
on the day. Depends if I trust the person making my coffee to make a good one.
That's fair. Ryan, you just have yours black? Straight up black?
I have them all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's that, sometimes it's cream, sometimes it's chocolate milk, sometimes a little caramel.
Oh, chocolate milk. Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Especially if you're
cool.
going to do like an iced coffee.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Put a little chocolate milk in
But
there.
in a regular coffee, would you put chocolate milk?
Yeah, you can, yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Hey.
So I'm
It's
just
up to you.
keeping an
So many
eye.
customizations, right?
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on the color because I'm not temping it.
Okay.
For a more accurate result, you could definitely temp
What's
it.
temping?
So temping is when you're using a thermometer
Oh, okay.
to track where your
Literally
sugar's at.
Temperature?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
But I'm just using my eyeballs.
That's fine.
And you can start to smell it. You can start to smell the burning sugar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Check.
Because I don't want it to go too dark, because the darker you take your sugar, the more bitter it tastes, right? And blood oranges are already a little bit less sweet than your regular oranges. And coffee is bitter.
Okay.
So we're just balancing out our flavors. So I'm going to make a lighter caramel. I think I can take it off here. And now I'm going to strain. Remember to strain. And you want to take it off the heat when you do this because it's going to...
Okay, we're straining it because you forgot earlier.
Because I forgot earlier.
It's fine though. It'll be okay.
That's right. There's always opportunity to fix mistakes, generally.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. There's always a way to fix
Look at that
mistakes.
color. That's a fun color.
Isn't it a fun color? And you know what we have in a couple weeks?
What's in a couple weeks, Anna?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day? You don't say. Do you have something special planned?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I'm just thinking of the color of this.
Oh, the color.
We will have something special planned, so
We
stay
are going
tuned.
to do something for Galentine's Day.
Yes.
That is a thing, Ryan. I think you're
Did you
giving
know?
me faces. It's a thing. Galentine's Day on the 13th. We're going to do something fun for that. That's going to involve espresso, right?
More coffee.
Yes. More coffee. So you'll want to check that one out, February 13th, which is a Monday.
So now I'm just going to let this simmer just to thicken it up a little bit.
Okay.
I did use a dairy substitute cream for this, which is why it looks like it's separating a little bit.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's going to simmer and it's going to come together,
great.
and it's going to be beautiful.
So you can use regular.
Oh yeah,
Dairy
you can
for
use
this,
regular
anything?
cream, finish it with a little bit of butter. It's good.
Okay.
So let's get back to the machine.
The
while this
machine.
is
The Philips
simmering
Latte
away.
Go.
So on the side here, we've got our water. And I love when they put the water on the side because so often you're putting this under a cabinet and it can be really difficult if the water's, you have to lift it up, you have to pull the machine out to lift out your water. But here it's right on the side, so that makes it really easy to access. Underneath, now to get to your grinds, you do have to pull out the drip tray. The drip tray is dishwasher safe, by the way. This is where your grinds go.
Alex is saying the size of the machine looks nice. I find most espresso machines too large for my counter.
Yes, it is a really nice compact profile, so it'll fit really nicely on the edge of your counter. You do still want to measure though, because it is a little bit long, but not longer than most counters, I would say. So you have 3 settings for any of your drinks, so you do have some customization. which is great. So this is kind of in between like the 15 choice Saeco machine that we've demoed before. And then on the other end, the Bellucci or something like that, where you just have one option, you don't have any customization. But here you can customize the strength of your coffee, the amount of coffee, and then the amount of foam, or the amount of milk, I believe. Do you want to make a drink?
Let's make a drink. What are we gonna make?
Let's make a cappuccino.
Okay. Do I get to make it?
You can make it.
Oh, you're gonna teach me how.
So this is, you can move this up and down. So it makes
Depending the size of your mug.
That's right.
Okay.
So you're just gonna hit the...
So we got the milk in there, we got the water. It's powered up. So here we have a couple different options. So what are these? Is that the strength of the bean?
Yeah,
the
so
grind,
first you
or-
want to choose the drink that you want.
We're gonna wait. What did we say? Cappuccino?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that
Little, yep,
There we
you
go.
got it.
Okay.
And now you can adjust like your foam, your strength of coffee.
So is that the strength here?
Yes.
The bean, the strength. That's the size, and then that's the foam.
Yes.
I'm guessing. So smart. Okay. So, what would you suggest, knowing my love for coffee?
Let's try that.
We're gonna try that.
We're gonna try it, and then press the
just
the
the
play
flashing,
button. Yeah.
the play button that's flashing at us. We just do that. All right, it made a noise, so it's thinking about what it needs to make me.
Ryan, do you want to come around to get a bit of a better angle here? Because the milk is gonna shoot out.
Now, does this make one, or can you make one, or just one
So
or
with
two?
the milk beverages, because of the placement of that, you can only do one milk
at a time.
beverage at a time.
One milk, one. Okay. There we go.
But any of the coffee beverages, you can do 2 at a time,
Okay.
like the espresso, coffee, or iced coffee. This is also a great idea if you've got people in your household someone who loves espresso and then someone who just wants coffee, because you can do both.
There you go.
Craig is asking, so if I make the coffee strength less, does that mean less caffeine? I am sensitive to caffeine, so that would be nice.
I would say yes. And you can also adjust it based on the beans that you get. So the lighter the roast, the less caffeine. What? No. Wait, yes. The less roasted, the more caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. So you want the more roasted for less
Yeah,
caffeine.
so you want a darker roast.
Dark roast for
less caffeine.
Okay.
Or you can buy beans now that are even half calf, which might be a good way to go. Or just go full calf, full decaf. Mixing up my words today.
That's
Full
fine.
decaf.
It's Monday, right?
It is Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that is the cappuccino. It's a nice little 6 ounce.
All right.
This is getting to a good place.
That was easy. I just pressed a button.
Yeah, it was one
that
button.
was it.
Yeah.
One button. I pressed cappuccino. Well, you did this. What did you do? The strength.
Yeah.
And then I just pressed play.
And you did it.
And we
How
did
easy
it.
was that?
It was so easy.
Alex and Kelly both think it looks great.
Excellent.
Well, you can come on down and try some.
Yes.
Here we go. Now, what milk did you use for this?
That is 2%, so
We will not drink this.
not for Jenna.
But someone else.
For me.
Yeah?
Yes.
You gonna try it, Ryan?
Not quite.
Not quite. Let's see how that poll did.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you,
polls
Michelle.
up. So what do you put in your coffee? We had 45% said black, 22% said cream, and 33% said a milk or a milk alternative.
And Kelly was asking if we can make the espresso bigger, so customize the size of it as well.
Let's see.
Which I believe you can,
I
right?
believe you can. So I'm going to go with espresso. I'm going to go.
Or sorry, I guess cappuccino, whatever we did.
Oh, yes. So you just push one more up, and that would probably fill that glass, I think.
So that middle bar is where you.
Yeah, the middle bar is where you adjust the
Crank that up.
volume, and then also the amount of foam. Yeah. So our caramel is done. It's a thinner caramel, but that's okay because when you're putting caramel in your coffee, you want it to be able to mix with the espresso really easily.
So it seems like we have some new viewers that are tuning in. So today only, we have a special offer on our Philips and Saeco machines. If you click the link in our chat, it will take you to a landing page. There's about 9 machines, depending if you want manual or automatic. It's there for you today, only lowest price around. So if you're in the market for a new espresso machine, you'll want to grab one today. Click on it and you can check right out. Or if you want to come see us in one of our 6 locations, you can do that as well. We are located Kitchener, Toronto, Barrie, Mississauga, Brantford, and we do have our 2nd location here in Kitchener as well. And if you have further questions, if you're coming to Kitchener, Anna can answer them for you.
Yes, I will be here.
She's our barista, years of experience of being a barista. As you can tell, she's made a sugar rim for our coffee.
And that's just blood orange zest and sugar.
So really changing up how we do our hot beverages at home. Like, do they
give
do
it a
this
little bit
at,
of flair.
like, I'm not going to get this at Tim Hortons, am I?
No. So we're going to cappuccino. Let's boost it up, see where we get.
All right, we press play. Here we go.
Oh, hopefully I have enough milk in here. I think I do.
Oh, it smells good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the zest
Yes.
and the essential oils in there really, they're very fragrant.
Anticipation, huh?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's going. It's going. Oh.
So I went for the max to just to show you how high or how much coffee you could get. So we're gonna see.
Will it fit?
Will it fit?
But if it's going to overflow, we can press the button, right?
That's right. We can press the button. But I've got faith. Maybe.
Look at that.
Ryan doesn't have faith.
Ooh. Oh. Those are barista skills right there. You saw it firsthand.
Anticipation.
Look at that. Okay. Look at this.
So fun.
It just stays on the bottom like that.
Well, yeah, because the milk went first instead
Yeah.
of the coffee. That's also why it's called a latte macchiato. It's just a latte, except the shots are poured on top. Macchiato means to mark. So you just go in and stir it up.
That's incredible. This would be great for brunch with your besties.
Sure would.
Lexi says, wow.
Yes, we are also impressed with this. Have you ever seen this before, Ryan?
No.
No, neither have I. Who knew? All right.
So beverage number 2. The
Number
next one
2.
I'm going to show you is the iced coffee feature, because that is a special feature of this machine specifically.
Not a lot of machines have that.
No. So a lot of other machines, if you want to make an iced coffee, you have to do your espresso, let it cool, or pour it over ice. But because you're pouring hot coffee or hot espresso over ice, it's melting it and diluting it. What makes this machine special is that it actually lowers the temperature of the coffee, so when it's poured over ice, it's the perfect temperature already.
That's incredible. A lot of people loved iced coffee.
Also, that last one looks fabulous.
Thank you. We're going to do iced coffee. So Jenna, this one is for you.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know how much you love coffee.
You know, I do love iced coffee.
All right.
It's gonna really cool me down on this January day.
Are you one of those fans of iced coffee all year round? Because I know some people are like iced coffee fans all year round.
I think it depends on the day. You know, but today it feels like an iced coffee kind of day.
Perfect. Well, I'm so glad you're here.
I am too. All right. Just like that, right?
Just like that.
Just
and
like that.
Would you like some oat beverage?
Oh, that might be fantastic. That's good. Shake it up.
It's vanilla flavored.
Ooh, here we go. All right. A little shaky, shaky. Iced coffee, here we go.
Lexi loves iced coffee year round.
That is fantastic. And we made it at home / our live kitchen here in Kitchener. That's awesome. Again, before we sign off, today only, we have the Philips and Saeco special pricing for you just for tuning in. Click that link. It'll take you to a landing page with the 9 products that we have on the lowest price ever. So you want to check that out. If you have any further questions before we sign off, put them in the chat so Anna can answer them for you. She has all the knowledge. I'm just here to assist and drink this iced coffee with vanilla oat milk.
Kelly says that's cool. They've never seen an iced coffee feature on a machine before.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen on a lot of them, so that's what's perfect about this machine here from Philips, the Latte Go. So you can find us in store at one of our 6 locations, Toronto, Barrie, Mississauga, Brantford, and our 2 locations, Kitchener. You can see this machine in person. You can check it out on our webpage, in our product list, in the chat. You can pull it up. You can look at more specs for it. We've done previous other live events on this machine, so you can go back and see our espresso and coffee machines on our live events page for past demos on this machine and all the concoctions Anna's made up for us. There's tons there. We want to thank you for tuning in today with us for Wake Up with Philips on this January. And what else? We have more shows this week live at 12 that you'll want to tune in for. So check that out on our website and all of our socials. We'll keep you updated on that on Instagram, Facebook. We're on TikTok, YouTube. Lots of content there. Reviews, new product and stuff behind the brand. Our new series to learn more about each of our brands that we carry here at TA. Anything else you want to say, Anna, before we sign off? No. But we're going to practice juggling these oranges. We did try that.
Learning to juggle.
We're going to learn to juggle today. That's the next work task. But thank you for joining in. We'll see you next time. And that is all.